Good morning, my Mirror Studio. I'm Maya Lopez.
And I'm Gabby Gonzalez, and you're watching Mass News. Today on Mass News,
Destiny Press takes you to La Mesa, where celebrations for Hispanic Heritage Month are underway.
Jimena Hidalgo and Dile Masvidal have the inside scoop on how United Way helps our community.
Vicky Perez dives into how the SJ Dance Company is preparing their students for the real world.
And finally, Maddie Guash shows you what you can do in Miami to make the most of fall. This month is Hispanic Heritage Month, and with a population full of Hispanic immigrants, Miami is bursting with pride.
La Mesa, a Cuban restaurant growing in popularity, is hosting many festivities to celebrate. Here's Destiny Perez with the stories.
La Mesa is an up-and-coming restaurant in the Westchester area. Since its grand opening in August, the restaurant has been adding some Hispanic flavor to Miami. Aside from all the delicious food, La Mesa is also providing some fun Latino culture every Friday night. Although Miami is a city with many things to do, you can't find such a culturally infused restaurant in every corner. With so much competition, La Mesa is still thriving in its first few months of business.
Ok, básicamente somos un restaurante que identifica la ciudad de Miami. Somos una fusionamos todas las recetas y culturas de nuestros pueblos en una sola nación, una sola ciudad, y eso lo llevamos a la mesa, por eso nos llamamos La Mesa, en este caso La Mesa Miami. Nuestro menú es variado, es fusionado, tiene de todo lo que es la cultura latinoamericana y americana, y por eso somos un sabor de Miami.
There's a secret to every business's success, and for this Hispanic restaurant, the trick has been their amazing salsa nights. When dining on Friday nights, you will see every customer up on their feet dancing to the live music. Never a dull moment in the atmosphere.
Bueno, ¿qué es lo que tiene la mesa especial? Primero que todo, el staff de nosotros considero que es uno de los mejores que tenemos. Hacemos hacer que todos los clientes se sientan en familia. También tenemos bakery, donde acá mismo hacemos nuestros propios dulces, los realizamos todo diario. Y nada, vengan a la mesa.
When dining at La Mesa, you can enjoy the marvelous music along with every classic Cuban dish. Make sure to stop by this cultural hotspot every Friday night for some salsa. I'm Destiny Perez, signing off.
Miami Art Studio is always fundraising for United Way.
But who are they, and how do we help the people around us by partnering with them?
In our next segment, Jimena Hidalgo and Dylan Masvidal are giving us a behind-the-scenes look at how Mass and United Way are making this world a better place.
Miami-Dade public schools have cultivated a sense of community among student bodies, allowing for classmates to gain at home away from home.
Public schools have partnered with the United Way organization to further extend the bond within our schools to the community, like with Superhero Day. Shazam!
What about Sports Day?
Never mind. I'm Dylan Masvidal.
And I'm Jimena Hidalgo, reporting for Mass News.
United Way of Miami-Dade is a non-profit organization that has directed its foundation toward providing a helping hand to the people in our communities. While upholding its core values of health, education, and financial stability, this organization has extended a helping hand to Miami-Dade public schools by establishing several events aimed at helping schools reach their fundraising goals.
So Miami-Dade County Public Schools, all the schools across the county, in the month of October, they partner with United Way. And United Way is an organization that helps out the entire Miami-Dade local community, particularly schools that are at risk or have at-risk students, those that are low income. They help them with after-school programs. They help them with funding for music programs, art programs, things of that nature.
With the fundraising events established through the Union of the Student Government Association, or SGA, and the United Way, the events lined up for the following school year, including Sports Day and the upcoming Paint Wars, as well as transforming into gallant protectors on Superhero Day, the United Way has given students an outlet to bond with their classmates while supporting a good cause.
The way that the United Way actually benefits the students is that, keep in mind, we're all in high school. We want to make sure that we're being proactive and we're already thinking about our decisions as well as contributing to our own community. So what United Way does is that as a fundraiser, we will be able to provide events that not only make the students happy, but it also actually spreads or allocates happiness throughout the communities that we're trying to help.
With the partnership gained from the United Way, students have been able to participate in several events contributing to our fundraising goals,
in which they were able to forge a greater bond between their peers and the Miami community. Through our partnerships with United Way, we're creating a bright path for the future in our thriving city. For Mas News, I'm Jimena Hidalgo.
And I'm Dylan Masvidal, signing off.
Now it's back to Gabby and Maya.
Our school is dedicated to expressing our artistic abilities, meaning firsthand we know how difficult it is to get into the performing arts industry.
SJ Dance Company is preparing their students for a career on stage. Here's Vicky Perez giving us a glimpse in how they prepare.
Respect, discipline, and presentation are skills that are important in the professional world. At SJ Dance Company in Miami, it's not only important to point your toes, but it's also important to carry these skills into the real world. Hey guys, I'm Vicky Perez reporting for Mas News. At the base of all dance styles, you'll find ballet. Ballet, along with teaching the proper technique, also teaches dancers proper etiquette and elegance. These lessons can also be used to make good first impressions at job interviews, social events, and more. Like Mas, SJ educates its dancers on how influential ballet will be in their futures when dance is no longer an option.
One of the main things that I hope my dancers take away from my ballet class is that they learn that with hard work you can achieve anything in your life. I think that's something that's proven to be true absolutely in my life, and it's something that I hope that they carry in all aspects of their life, not just in my ballet class and in the dance world, to really be resilient, to push through the hard times, and to learn that if you can make it past your uncomfortable moments, you can make it past anything.
Dance can prove a rigorous sport, and most dancers have to find methods of balancing their academics with their demanding dance schedules. These girls get a real-life experience of workloads and how to balance it.
Dancing at SJ has not only changed me as a dancer, but as a person, because it's really taught me how to manage my time and especially work hard in everything I do, like in school and keeping up with my grades. And it's honestly it's been such a positive environment to be surrounded by, and it's definitely changed me so much as a person.
When it comes to competition culture, a sportsmanlike approach needs to be reinforced between opposing studios. It's common for dancers to feel the need to show up and show off at competition. SJ has a habit of reminding its dancers to stay humble and to enjoy it. At the end of the day, humility allows room for growth.
Although dance keeps its performers' health in check, their time on stage doesn't last forever. When the curtains finally close, they're left with lessons that last a lifetime. For Mas News, I'm Vicky Perez, signing off.
All over the country, leaves are changing colors and falling from trees.
But not in Miami.
So what do we do to get into the holiday spirit?
Well, next up, Maddie Guas shows us how we can get into the holiday spirit here in South Florida.
Although autumn has arrived and Halloween is right around the corner, Miami's weather is no indication to it. So what do we do down here to help get into the spooky spirit of things? Hey guys, I'm Maddie Guas showing you how to thrive in the 305 this fall season.
To Miami.
If you don't know someone hosting a party of some sort, many schools and malls put together events for those in the community, with some even creating costume contests with prizes.
For those of you looking for a fright, it's relatively easy to find a haunted house of some sort in Miami. It seems like there's one in every single neighborhood, and if not, there's some available for paying customers.
So here in Miami, since we don't really have seasons, like the leaves don't change, the leaves don't fall, it's kind of just hot and palm trees all year. We use events in Miami to kind of accommodate for the weather and for the season, since we don't really see it. We do things like House of Horror, we dress up, we get all extra for Halloween, and we watch Halloween movies to get in the spirit.
Moss throws a scary good party every year, known as Halloween Happenings. Food trucks, games, costumes, they simply have it all. Clubs go all out and set up booths and decorate pumpkins while volunteers put together an extravagant haunted house, which is always a popular event.
So one of the reasons why Halloween Happenings began was to bring kind of that Halloween spirit out here west. Particularly the haunted house was something we got really excited about creating, and we keep making it bigger and better every year. We have a fall photo booth that will be available. We have lots of different kinds of Halloween and fall themed games, music, costume contest, a pumpkin decorating contest that is entered by our clubs. So lots of fun to be had and to get into that fall spirit.
With multiple opportunities all over the 305, you're sure to thrive this season. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Maddie Guas signing off. Now back to Maya and Gabby.
We hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Mass News. I'm Maya Lopez.
And I'm Gabby Gonzalez, signing off.